What is going on? It's Coach Ryan Rizuki, and today we're going to talk a little bit about how to rebuild your jump shot. The first thing that we want to do when rebuilding our jump shot is to find the air pump. If we can find this spot right here where the pump goes into the ball, that's going to allow us to find the center of the ball. Start by putting your index finger there on that, or start by splitting your fingers upon the sides of it. Okay, once you got that down, your hands underneath the ball, you've already got good hand placement there. Your second hand, or your non-shooting hand, your guide hand, your balance hand, whatever you like to call it, you're going to put that one on the side without touching it with your fingers at all. This is going to allow us to learn how to keep this guide hand on the side without pushing it or using two hands at the exact same time when we shoot. We want to limit the variables when we shoot and keep everything as straight as possible. So if we can get this hand underneath the ball and release in a straight line without having our elbows flare, without having my hand finish in a different direction, that's going to allow us to keep things straight. If I'm not shooting it with two hands at the same time and I can keep this hand flat, that's going to help to guide the ball or balance it to exactly where I need to go and keep everything straight again. The last puzzle piece would be to synchronize the lower half of our body, and we'll talk about that in another video. But today we're just going to stress the importance of getting this hand underneath the ball and keeping this hand on the side. I want us to start by getting your hand placement and keep the ball right here, roughly below your, roughly around your nose, or at least below your eyes. We don't want to start by holding it up here. That's going to cause bad fluidity, bad balance. If you could, eventually we want to hold it down here, but just for right now, because we're starting with one hand, let's just keep it below our eyes. Put that second hand there, and we're going straight up into our shot. When shooting, you want to make sure that you get your elbow up to at least your eyebrow, and you want to snap this wrist with your fingers facing down. Spread is preferred, not tucked up together. Secondly, of course, this hand is going to be on the side, and I don't need to extend this hand all the way, but I also don't want to pull it back. So I just want to leave it where it is by the time I finish my shot. Keep this up, keep this straight. I want my rim to look like it's inside of the rim, or I want my wrist, to look like it's inside of the rim. Heads up, I'm going to be creating a ton of new content for you guys in here, all shooting related, dribbling, challenges, etc., etc. I'm going to have that come out pretty much every single day. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you are. This is only part one of shooting. I'm going to come up with a ton of different parts about it, and we're going to tackle everything from step backs to pullbacks to threes to deep threes to extending your range to being able to pull up, get up deep, shoot with one motion, two motion, etc. Pretty much everything. So make sure you're staying tuned in. And you know, this is exclusively just for you guys who follow me on YouTube. So I'm excited for each and every one of you guys to become a shooter. Let's get it.